Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today Chow Time Menu presents chicken and bacon 4-cheese baked macaroni. Shout out to Stovetop Kisses for the inspiration of this dish. Here's a quick overview of the ingredients we'll be using today, so make sure you check out the description box for a complete list. I've already cut my bacon into bite-sized pieces, and now I'm going to add it to my preheated skillet and let it fully cook. This bacon can be substituted for turkey bacon or another choice of meat if you'd like. While the bacon is cooking, I am going to shred my cheeses. Today I'm using Mozzarella, Colby and Monterey Jack, sharp Cheddar, and Parmesan cheese. Feel free to replace the cheeses I have with ones to your liking. After shredding your cheese, lightly grease your baking dish. I'm using butter, however you can use Pam or an alternative non-stick cooking spray. Then I'm going to check on the bacon, drain the fat, and put it into a bowl and set it to the side. During this time, I am also going to boil my pot of water with a bit of salt in it. The chicken pieces are seasoned with a bit of Himalayan pink salt and crushed black pepper, but you could just leave the chicken plain. Now that our water is nice and boiling, I'm going to go ahead and pour in a box and a half. I'm going to go ahead and make our custard. Crack 3 to 4 eggs into a bowl and pour about 2.5 to 3.5 cups of milk depending on the size of your baking dish. Mix the custard really good until the milk and eggs are well blended. Now that our pasta is done boiling, I'm going to take it off the heat and drain it and put it into a bowl. I'm going to add a couple spoonfuls of butter to the noodles and I'm going to stir it really well. I like to season my pasta a little bit, so I'm going to add in some paprika, Italian seasoning, ground black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees so that it's ready to go once I'm done assembling the macaroni. Lay out all your ingredients to start layering your macaroni. The first step is optional, but I like to add a few cheeses to the pasta and mix it in really well. Alright, now take a couple scoops of your pasta and place it in the bottom of your dish in a single layer. Add a handful or two of each of the cheeses. And be sure to spread it all over the pasta to make sure it's covered. I'm going to take about half my chicken and add it to the top layer of the cheese. And then I'm going to go in with about 1/3 of the bacon pieces and put those on top of the chicken. Now it's time for the second layer. And you're just going to repeat the same steps again, but in a slightly different order. So take the rest of your pasta and place it in a single layer. And then add the rest of the remaining chicken. Now add the rest of the cheeses. You can do them each separately, or what I did was combine them all into a bowl and then spread it all on top of the macaroni. And last but not least, I'm going to top the macaroni with the remaining bacon pieces that I have left. Now it's time to go ahead and pour your custard across the top of the pan, making sure not to get too close to the edges because you don't want it to run off. If you have a baking pan like I do, you can fold the edges in a bit to make sure nothing spills out. Now cover the pan with aluminum foil, place it in the oven, and cook for 45 minutes to an hour. Once the time is up, carefully take the pan out the oven, remove the foil, and place it back into the oven for an additional 15 to 20 minutes. And voila, here's the finished baked macaroni and cheese with chicken and bacon. If you like this recipe, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.